Dear beloved ones, I'm Sananda. I've just asked this channel to allow me to share a few words about the energies of this year that begins 2026 in your calendar. The year one, the year of the fresh start, the year of expansion. This process can also bring confusion and chaos, because as the light reaches your planet, it illuminates and brings to the surface everything that still needs to be changed. It is important, my brothers and sisters, that you do not enter into the vibration of fear, of hopelessness, that everything is worse, or that these energies are getting worse. Everything that is coming to the surface are remnants of the energies vibrated by the collective over the years. It is important to remember that the energy you send out is what creates reality. And before a new beginning, it is necessary for these things to come to the surface, these conflicts, these messages. They may give you the impression that things are getting worse, but these energies have always been there. They're just becoming clearer and clearer so the change can occur. Before the new can fully enter, a final cleansing is necessary. The understanding that the change comes from within each of you, in the way that you react to these things, how you perceive the world in a different way. It's the questioning that you have increasingly stronger of what is the best path to follow. This is a year of great expansion for those who are ready to expand. It is a year that two timelines will be running in parallel on the planet. When two timelines run in parallel, they both occur at the same time in your density, and you choose the timeline that you want to follow based on the frequency that you're emanating, based on every little act, every little thought that you have in every moment of your day. There will be people this year experiencing a huge expansion of light and their reality unfolding in a beautiful, easy way, while those who cling to the energy of fear, of uncertainty, of anxiety, will be living this timeline. You may be living side by side with people who are managing different timelines, each with their own truth, each reacting in a different way to the events that are occurring outside, because the truth is based on the beliefs that each one carries and the frequencies and vibration that they choose when reacting to a certain event. That's why it's everyone's choice, and it doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong choice. Each soul has its own path and its own time. What is important to remember at each moment is which timeline you specifically want to be witnessing in your reality. It is to remain calm, to maintain composure, and not enter into arguments or duality that these events can bring. These are energies of the old earth, and this timeline will still continue for a while to those who choose to vibrate with it. But there's a new timeline, open to whom have a more expanded heart, to those who understand that everything is part of the process, and that instead of fighting, choosing sides, pointing out, or judging, the best thing is to remain calm and send love to everyone, especially to those who are furthest from the light. Don't waste your time trying to convince people to change their timeline. Just be an example every day, every moment, of how to live a calmer, more expansive, more coherent timeline. Take care of the energy that each of you carry. Take care and choose each moment which timeline you prefer to donate your vital energy to. If you want to donate your vital energy to the fear, the discussion, confusion, and anxiety, this is the timeline that you will experience. If you choose to adopt acts and thoughts and words of coherence, of understanding, of love, that this is a great process that is occurring calmly, with compassion, without imposing anything on anyone. Simply being the timeline that you want to live. That's what you're going to experience. The choice is up to each one of you, and there's nothing wrong. There is no right or wrong choice. Each soul makes the choice based on their history and their learnings. There's nothing wrong with wanting to continue learning and living a timeline where the soul still needs to face greater challenges. But what I want to say here is that with this new timeline that is open, all beings on this planet have the opportunity to experience it. And to do this, it is only by intentioning with the heart to which timeline they want to be walking and creating the reality from now on. The choice is individual, but obviously the more individuals who choose one timeline, this also reflects on the timeline of the collective, until the moment the new timeline of the new earth will be the main timeline of this planet. It is not about making big decisions or big actions that are necessary to choose a timeline of expansion. It is simply observing with calm, coherence, and clarity how you react in your day-to-day life to a person who is living in a moment of anger. They want to come in and fight back with the same frequency, or do you know more, understand more, and will observe, breathe, and not impose anything, not judge, and understand that each soul is trying to seek and make the best decisions they can. It does not mean that whoever is on a more expensive timeline is ahead of the others. No, it's not a competition. But you will notice that vibrating in the timeline of a higher dimension, things will flow in a lighter, calmer way. The actions occur in a much faster and more fluid way. There's a timeline now of coherence and expansion. So, I ask you, my beloved, which timeline you want to experience from now on? Feel it in your heart. And as I said, there is no correct timeline or a correct choice. It is simply what the heart calls for, and each one has to focus on their own intention of which timeline they want to experiment. There is no point trying to convince a person who is in fear with words or to impose a way of living or looking at things. It is easier to be calm, to have compassion, and understand that someday they will hopefully notice your calmness, your silence, your listening to your way of not reacting in a sudden way, inspiring those who are still trapped in the timeline that you have all lived until now. Everyone makes their own decision. The moment that you take care of yourself, the best way to help the planet and the collective move forward is to take care of your inner universe. What you emanate and how you connect within is what will reflect the reality outside of your daily life. Live in each moment calmly with breathing. Choose well where you want to put your vital energy. And I wish you a beautiful year, because it will be a beautiful year. And you will remember my words in your future. As always, be the best version that you can be. This is the way to change. The world is changing because the light is getting stronger. I send you a big hug, as always, from the bottom of my heart. Always with great gratitude for the work that you do there. Be grateful for every moment of your life. This is a unique moment, and you chose to be incarnated to witness it, to live it. So make your choice and live each moment, each small step, each small thought, in the best way you feel. I love you unconditionally. I see this planet every day with more and more light. And I leave you now with all the love in my heart. From your brother, Sananda.